back to another edition of the Driving Professor. For those of you who are actually new to the channel, I am your host, Rashid White. I am a professional driver. I've been driving, I'm a former tractor trailer driver for 2.5 years, and about another 21, 22 years operating buses. And I currently drive a bus in New York City. So this video today is going to be about a police officer. This happens in Florida. He tries to initiate a traffic stop, and things go haywire from there, as you can see from the title up here. Oh, and this video comes from Real World Police. Definitely hit those guys up there and subscribe to them. And let's break this video down. Today's video is going to be about how to conduct yourself at a traffic stop. And just because you actually get a ticket doesn't mean you're actually getting a ticket. I'll explain a little bit later.
Hello, ma'am. So I'm actually doing a traffic stop now. Why? I'm back there. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Have your license, driver license, proof of registration.
All right, so understand when you come to a traffic stop, you actually have to come to a complete stop. Now, I did a video on police tactics that officers use when they actually initiate traffic stops. When you see the police officer sitting on the side, let's say you have the road coming straight down here, and you have the road coming this way, like a intersection, that's a crisscross intersection. The cops are sitting right there. He's looking for you to actually blow that traffic, that stop sign there. So maybe she didn't actually go through it all the way, but she came to what they call a rolling stop. So you must come to a complete stop when you're coming to a stop sign, especially in front of the cop.
I don't need a video. I saw you do it.
No, you need a video.
No, I don't. I saw you do it.
Doesn't need the video at all. I mean, you gotta go to court. The officer actually has his notes, and these are actually one of the hardest tickets to actually beat because more than likely they get complaints of people actually blowing stop signs, and part of this is going to be on the officer's notes here. Part of it is going to be, okay, we're going to actually look for people blowing stop signs, and that's a specific task for the actual day. So it's actually going to be pretty hard to actually beat this ticket over here. So be careful with those.
Well, we'll be going to court because you did not see me do it.
Okay, you say so.
Okay, I do say so. Yeah, I don't know about my insurance. So I know you didn't see shit. I have a perfect driving record, so good luck with that. You guys have been targeting me. All the fucking neighbors complain. And I'm not doing anything, so I don't know how to get my insurance. I don't know, whatever I need to do for my insurance, I don't know.
Can you log into it?
I don't know. I don't know how. I know I'm allowed to have it online, but
Yeah. Do you have Geico, Progressive?
AAA.
I for that insurance. Do you have an app for it?
I would think so. I've never had to log into it before. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. There's no way to put there.
Police officers actually showing extreme
Never
courtesy and professionalism right now.
I have no idea how to do it.
So it's AAA?
Yep.
Okay. Well, just do me a favor, just hang tight till I'm done, okay?
Yep.
She was hauling ass. What's that?
Like food inside.
Hold on. Can't go inside yet. It's a traffic stop.
I'm at my house.
I understand that, but it's a traffic stop. You have to hang tight.
No, I gotta put my food in the fridge.
If you go in the house, I will arrest you for obstruction.
For what?
Obstruction. Resisting without.
Yeah, okay, so understand something. When the officer is initiating a traffic stop, you are being detained and you cannot leave. He has the information. You need that license anyway to probably conduct future business. You cannot leave. You definitely can't go in the house because, not saying that she's actually a criminal, you could tell she's not, but I mean, what about if he or she actually goes into that house and gets a gun or something like that? So Yeah, you actually have to stay exactly right there. And she is actually being detained by the police officer there.
This is a traffic stop, so you're not free to leave. You are not free to leave. You are not free to leave. If you go in the house, understand that if you go in the
The
house,
guy's doing his job.
I'm just telling you, if you go in the house, that's obstruction. So just hang tight for a couple minutes. That's all I'm asking.
See, and then things like that, when you act like that, you're being kind of suspicious, like you're trying to hide something. This is not normal behavior in a sense, though. All right, police officers, listen to
That's
no.
obstruction. Okay.
Ooh. All right, I hear him. I hear the police officer listening to Nasty Nas.
Hello, sir. How's it going? Not bad, yourself? Good, good. I'm Eddie Coker. Deputy Aiken, how you doing? Hey, man. You don't work for HCSO. Okay. So, trying to run a stop sign.
Constantly call on me. I can stop running stop sign.
Do you have some extra order to run that stop sign, or I saw it? You saw it? I saw it.
He didn't see it. I didn't run it. He's not on video. You didn't.
So, Mr. Since you know you're right.
Yeah, he didn't see it.
I'm sure you know since you're a deputy. Yeah, I saw it. I'm telling you, I saw it. Right. So
You're wrong.
that's probable cause for me to conduct a traffic stop, which is what I'm doing.
No.
Relax.
It's fucking harassment.
Relax.
I'm going to court because you didn't see it.
Relax.
So give me my fucking ticket, Joe.
Would you
Give me my fucking ticket.
relax?
No. It's harassment.
Well,
All right, you need to be stern. This guy's a beta male. All right, you need to tell her to shut the F up. Shut the F up. And men out there really don't get with women like this. I mean, you can read the handwriting all over the wall there. And I think he loses his job over this, man. She is certainly not worth it.
you can see that's probable cause to do the stop. Absolutely. If she wants to take it to court, she can take it to court. That's up to her. There's not much else I can say on that one.
Right. Yeah, she's. Is there any way you give me a one-time professional courtesy if I show you my ID?
I have to. We've been getting complaints in Seven Oaks in general. I'm assuming you've seen a lot of us in Seven Oaks in the last couple of weeks. It's been in general, so because of that, we're enforcing everything.
Okay. Well, I'll be sure to let my agency know that if we stop for you guys, make sure you issue the ticket.
That's all you
Okay.
get.
All right.
And she's still going in the house.
I assume you have her on video running stuff.
All right, so the officer could actually arrest her. This is a really, really, really nice guy here. He can arrest her because she actually just went in the house. She's not supposed to go into the house. Really, really cool officer here. And listen, you're on video. He has a what do you call it? A body cam. You can. Now, I have a friend that's a police officer. I get a courtesy card in a sense, though. Police officers actually recognizes it all over the country. I don't actually, and I know they have a body cam on. I don't say, "Hey, officer, can you give me a professional courtesy?" There's ways of actually doing it, and this dude is being so obvious, and this can actually jeopardize the officer's job. I mean, both of these people are really, really selfish people.
So when we go to
I
court,
saw it, but she can take it to court. That's fine. So at this point, I mean, she can give her case. I'll give my case.
okay. That's fine. We'll go ahead and take the ticket then, and we'll take it to court.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
So just give me a couple minutes. Just do me a favor. Hang out over there.
Yeah, sure.
Can I get your name and number and your card?
I will do that once I'm done.
Please hurry.
So stupid. You don't realize that the officer's actually wearing a body cam. I don't know what's wrong with people, man. I see people just doing the craziest things being recorded, committing crimes, felonies. Why are you on camera? I don't understand people.
Wait until I'm done. I'm almost done. Wait until I'm done. I'm almost done. Ran the stop sign.
And you saw it.
Yes.
You're lying.
Okay, so they're speeding it up for the second time. Extreme professionalism by our police officer here.
He's just countdown to all these fucking bitches that live on the street that complain about me.
Okay.
Because they got better to do.
Yes, that. Okay. So for the proof of insurance, like you told me this night before, that one all you have to do is just show the proof. I'm assuming you're gonna take it to court anyway.
Yes,
So for that,
it's a court date.
you have to call the court date.
How do I do that?
Hold on, the numbers on the back.
Call.
National Sheriff's Office.
Alright.
So for that one, once you prove that you have insurance, I'm sure that you do,
I do. I
still,
don't know. I have
Insurance card and cheap. Same thing. Yeah.
Well, it's too late now.
I mean, I already pulled the number, but it's still, all she has to do is show that she has
Let's
it.
get
She
moving
didn't
on
have
this, please. Just give it
So,
to me.
so that one is literally when because I'm assuming she's gonna take them to court, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So she would just
Didn't see
show,
anything.
Relax.
she would just show the judge, I had insurance at the time.
Let's move along,
For the
please.
stop sign, you have to split it 3 options. 1, pay the ticket.
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
take the course,
No.
in which case you wouldn't get points. Or
No.
3, take it to court.
All right, listen. I mean, me, I would actually get a lawyer. I would not conduct myself like this. You're just making it really, really hard on yourself. And if you get a lawyer, you're making it hard on the lawyer to actually do his job. You doing this to the police officer makes the officer actually really remember you. Now, just because you actually get a ticket doesn't actually mean you're gonna get a ticket. Let me explain by what I actually mean by that. There's times you get the ticket, you go and contest it, and the officer just doesn't have any type of information or any type of notes on the ticket right there, and you can actually request a dismissal over that. And I think the judge will actually automatically do that since he doesn't have any recollection of the event happening. So I've seen that actually happen. Sometimes when I went to traffic court, I would sit there and officers would be technically looking out for the person. Another thing is that the officer doesn't have to show up for the hearing. Now, some states, I don't know, they can actually reschedule, but doesn't mean anything in a sense though. But if the officer doesn't show up, you can actually request a dismissal on a ticket. And or sometimes what happened to me, and I was just like her at one point. I was pissed. I got a double parking ticket from the actual police officers in New York City, not by the traffic cops, but, and I kind of barked on the cops. They pulled me over. They wrote me a couple of summonses, and I was really tired, working hard, and I should have never took it out on the cops in a sense though, but they're just doing the job. I should have been double parked. It was like 11 something at night. Engine is still running. I'm like, why are you giving me a ticket over this? And I went to court and I showed them my special card there. And when the cops actually initially pulled me over, and the cops actually just lost the ticket. They never entered the ticket into the actual system. So just be nice, be courteous. Just because you get the ticket doesn't actually mean you get the ticket. All right, so yeah, and also this detention, her husband actually loses his job because he was impersonating an officer, even though he was a detention officer, not a police officer, and he only had limited arrest powers. When it actually, the only type of arrest he really can actually make is of other prisoners who actually, let's say, they escaped or something like that. Or if someone's actually obstructing them from actually trying to detain a prisoner in a sense, though. So this is real dumb. He needs to be more of an alpha male. Check his woman right there. Tell her shut the F up. Be a man. She's probably not happy. And she actually wound up beating this ticket too. So this is what I actually mean. She actually wound up beating the ticket. And I had this happen to me about 3 or 4 times. Like I said, I got pulled over a lot. I was immature and dumb in my younger years, in a sense, though. All right, so we're going to wrap the video up. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share the video. When you share, the universe actually shares back with you. Peace.